I'm here at the RAB Fitness Strength Wars with Donnie Goldsworthy. Look at this physique here. We can tell he's been pumping it hard in the gym and lifting some heavy weight. What you been doing here today, Donnie?
Well, I've been having me a really good time. There's a whole lot of contestants today, and it's absolutely wonderful to feel pumped up on the muscles and looking at the ladies having some smiles today. I'm hoping to have a big 800-pound bench press today. It's going to put me in the top 10 all-time in my weight category of 242. Enjoying the weather out here in Kennewick, Washington. It's a fantastic place to be.
How long have you been in the gym to get this big?
My mother bought me a Joe Weider bench press when I was in 7th grade. Me and my buddies used to just push it all the time. And I noticed that I was able to lift more than my buddies that were a little bit bigger than me when I was usually about 12, 13 years old. And I sat down and I read every book over at the local bookstore, and the manager let me read all these books for free, and I just sat there with a commitment to do it and take care of business. And thank you, Arnold Schwarzenegger, for the beginning bodybuilding book. You know, it helped me out quite a bit. Posing 2 hours a day in the mirror, still trying to do it.
You gotta pose for the camera again. Well, you gotta do that right there. See?
Absolutely.
Something going on there.
Smile, you know what I'm saying?
For real though, you have to. Yeah.
So where's that 19 NOR product you guys had? I want some of that.
You can find that at GenXlabs.net.
Really?
Yes, it'll give you a list of retailers near you and where you can purchase it online as well.
GenXlabs.net. I've tried the pre-workout before and I really liked it, and it was a little more than a flavor. It was nice and peppy, so I'm really looking forward to that 19 NOR product. That one's definitely one I like to take. Obviously, you know, in these tested meats, you got to have that, and that is a legal supplement that guys can use, but it's definitely not for the ladies, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart. That's for sure. Yeah.
Donnie knows his stuff, and he's absolutely correct. GenXlabs has something for everybody, whether you're into bodybuilding, powerlifting, if you're into endurance sports, power, strength, whatever it may be. They have a little bit of something for everyone. And all of their supplements are products of quality and experience. They've been doing this for over 35 years.
And the blue raspberry tastes fantastic.
Yes, it does.
Just my opinion.
We love Donnie here because he loves some GenXlabs, and so do we.
You can't take no pre-workouts if this stuff don't taste good, because you won't use it every single day, and that's what's so fantastic is every flavor I've tried from GenX tastes great, but the blue raspberry just happens to be my favorite, you know, so they might have modeled it after your eyes, I guess.
I think that's probably what they did. See?
You take a good thing and make a better thing, right?
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about your training regimen. How often are you in the gym? What are you doing to prepare for a competition like this?
Well, I'm a college graduate, and I've been lifting, you know, with the principles that I learned in college. But I also use the Westside training program. I lift 6 times a day. Or 6 times a week, and I do 2 double days during the week. I lift in my garage at home. Sometimes it's 10 degrees outside. I just ignore it. It burns your hands with some cold, and sometimes it gets to be over 100 out there in the summer. Makes me feel like Conan the Barbarian, though, like nothing's gonna stop me, like I just have to do this. And this is a lifestyle. This is what you do. I work as a personal trainer, and I absolutely love it. And it's like, to me, it doesn't matter if somebody's just beginning and they're skinny, or somebody's 50 years old and they got breast cancer and they're just trying to lose some weight to get back in because their husband left them, and that happens sometimes. And that's what I love about being a personal trainer, is seeing people be successful on wherever they're at, just being the best they can be, because it doesn't matter if you're a lifter like myself, a world champion, or just starting out. It's always about just being your absolute best. And that's what's so nice about supplements is, if you're really serious about it, you can't sit there and waste time on trying to figure this out and that. And that's what's nice when you have a couple supplements that are put together for you. Start with some basic type of things. A lot of people start with just a pre-workout. Men obviously like the 19 NOR product. That ain't just good for the gym, that's good for the boom boom time, you know. And sometimes, guys, that can help you out, especially if you're 32 and above. And the reason being is the body loses the enzyme necessary to create DHEA and androstenedione, which converts into testosterone inside the body. So that's where the supplements really help you out quite a bit, is being able to supplement what your body's no longer making. So that's one of those fantastic must-haves, because without testosterone, you're just a regular guy.
I think Donnie knows what he's talking about, and you definitely know your GenXlabs. So we're going to be hooking Donnie up with some GenXlabs products faux show, because we need you to try some new stuff as well and give us your opinion on those. And then we'll have you make sure that you check them out at GenXlabs.net. We're going to toss it over. Oh, there we go.
Those hands,
Sports Fitness Pack.
Absolutely.
Right here. Just for you. Now,
We got an 11-week program, right? And one of those things when you're starting a supplement program is don't do any thinking. It's hard enough to just get going and do some doing, right? But you want to make sure that this is absolutely going to happen and set your goals to where it's like, you know, the next 3 months I'm going to get something done. This one right here is built for that, and that's what makes it such a high quality pack, is it's easy to do, because lifting itself, changing your lifestyle and your routine is hard enough. Let this get you going and go somewhere from there. But once you get those first 12 weeks in, that's when I love it when my training clients say I'm unstoppable, and I can't believe I've become a fitness person, and it makes me want to cry when people are that way, because I love to watch them, see them do that. And I remind them, I never lifted a weight for you, I never walked one step for you, but absolutely I showed you the way. And definitely the supplements have helped me. When people come to my house and they see the piles of things I have, you know, absolutely they don't want to do it the way I might do it. And that's what's, you know, really nice, is if you can get somebody that does the thinking ahead of time for you and it tastes good on top of that, you can't beat that, absolutely. So this happens to end up being a must for you, and I really appreciate GenXlabs for being here and helping out powerlifters.
as we do as well, GenXlabs is where it's at. Listen to Donnie, do what he's done, look at his results. If you want to look like this and have this kind of positivity and influence to affect other people for the better, you need to get you some too. GenXlabs.net is where it's at, and I'm not letting you escape until you do a little bit of that dancing and posing that you were doing off camera. So I'm gonna step aside and I'm gonna take this away from him for just a minute and let him sign up with his. That's right, my guns came from GenXlabs too. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna step aside and let you do a little dance to sign us off.
We gotta do a little dance. This is the powerlifting.
This is the GenXlabs powerlifting dance. Got it going on.
I bust out your favorite pose. Arnold's gonna be jealous, absolutely, about that.
Everybody's gonna be jealous of Donnie. I'm gonna have him teach me some moves after this interview. So I'm gonna sign out for now. This is Tammi Bradford with GenXlabs. We'll be back for more later.